My elder daughter is 7 years old. She has been always very vocal since her childhood. So she started speaking pretty early, and we never stopped her from expressing herself. And as a child, many things are still acceptable to hear. But now, when she's 7, there are certain incidences which are very unpleasant. So, like, we have relatives at home, and she goes like, "Why have they come home? I don't want them." And for us, it's not only embarrassing, it's insulting, and it's completely uncalled for, and we don't know how to behave. And then it's like, don't shout, or don't hit, and so many things. It's very confusing. And this is like, I'm just giving you one of the examples. It happens sometimes when we are out in somebody's house, or I don't like this, I don't want to eat. Somebody has prepared something, somebody is giving a gift. It's not that she wants to insult. I'm saying, if she doesn't like it, she's very open in expressing herself. I also see like I have a second child. She's just 3 months. So she wants to see the baby. So she will just wake the baby, even if she's sleeping. She just expresses, I want to play with her, so I will do it. How to explain to her that it's fine to express in the first case. You can express yourself, but you need to be, like socially acceptable ways. I'm not able to explain that to her. And I mean, I've tried it multiple ways. I've told her, like, what if somebody speaks like that to mama? Will you like it? We go to somebody's house and the child says, "Ma, I don't want this auntie, get out," or something like that. Will you be fine? She said, no. Then I said, then you should not do it as well. Like, I don't care. And it's like a very, she's like a wild child, I could say. So how to work around that. And she started hitting as well. But now she's growing. So like others, really, it hurts, when she comes in anger and hits somebody.
Summarizing the problem, so the idea is that whenever she wants something and she wants to say something, she would not be mindful of other people's experiences, and she'll just blurt it out, and this gets a bit embarrassing in public. And sometimes even if she wants something, she will go for it without realizing that she could be discomforting somebody else. You've said that you've tried to reason with her in many ways, but that has not exactly worked. She's 7 years old, right? It is an important issue, but there is a good news that she's still very young. So you will have a lot of time, and she also has a lot of time to really realize what the consequences of her behavior are. So first of all, keep that in mind too. Sometimes children, when they develop morality or wisdom or just knowledge, it just takes some time. And the best thing sometimes parents can do is be there constantly throughout the journey for the conversation. Your message might not get across right now, but someday, let's say somebody actually directly disses her, or somebody directly says something mean to her. Now she's crying and she has nobody to go to. What will she do? She'll probably come to you if you have a good relationship with her, and then you can reiterate those points, and then those points will drive home better, because now she has tasted that medicine and she has experienced it very, very closely. Talk to people nicely. Why is it even a good value? Why do we do this? Because ultimately, if you don't do it, it will lead you into troubles. If by talking to people rudely, you could live the whole life really nicely and really happily, then we would not be talking about it. Go ahead, talk to people rudely and have a great life. But it just does not happen. So that way, life in itself gives its own lessons. She will very soon have some of those lessons, but to make sense of them well, just be there for her. Sometimes you have to literally wait for her to fall down or get hurt before you can drive home the lesson. So that's one thing. Another one is, in those conversations, whenever we talk about teaching, two things to keep in mind would be thought and behavior. On one hand, you're actually going to give her better and better thoughts, which you try, like reasoning. Of course, your reasoning can be better, more advanced, and you can gradually point it out from different directions, and that's a possibility. But another thing that you can try is actually behavior. So this is something to experiment with. It may work, it may not work. And the idea there is, do some role plays with her. Whenever she behaves rudely, first reiterate those reasons that you've given. Why do we have to behave nicely? Because we want others to behave nicely in such and such reasons, and how other feelings are just as important as our feelings. And if you want to make friends, we have to be. So there are a whole list of reasons which you know. Explain them in detail. And then we are now going to practice it. Now, how do we practice it? Sometimes children actually need real words. They actually need real practice of doing it. So you can recreate those situations. Here, the guests have come again. I am the guest right now. What will you say to me? Now tell me. Get it out of their mouths. Ask them to repeat it 3 times. Okay? Because if they've made some major mistake, this is how you say those things. And when it's kind of in their muscle memory, so to say, then they are more likely to behave better. So sometimes what children need is that behavioral practice and boundaries too. Okay, this behavior is not okay, so we're going to replace that dysfunctional behavior with this functional behavior, this better behavior. Practice the ideal behavior with her. She's young. Do those exercises nicely and calmly with her, but make it a point that this will happen. Like, she does not have a choice there. Okay, we have to do this because this is important for us. Because early on, this value that how we need to be mindful of others' experiences, we have to empathize with their needs, and we have to give them equal status. These are some of the most important values that must be instilled in anybody. In fact, I don't know if you have attended my previous sessions. I used to say those 3 principles in the beginning. And the second one was about equality and similarity. So early on, everybody has to understand this fact that other people are equal and similar. And you have to care about their experiences too. You cannot prioritize yourself. So your child needs to have that message reiterated to her from multiple angles, from multiple incidents again and again, and then actually practice it too. So this is something that you can experiment, and let's see how that works. Shridhar LifeSchool now offers group counseling sessions. Now you can take help on your mental health and family issues with other people at much lower cost than one-on-one counseling. Currently, we are offering 3 topics. First, parent anger management. This is for parents so that they can manage their temper and learn to stay calm with their children. Second topic, child anger management. This is for children so that they can manage their anger and be emotionally intelligent. Third topic, learning importance of education and studying responsibly. This is also for children who are losing interest in their academics. Right now, all our sessions happen online. To book seat for yourself, go to our website page. We will keep updating new batches and new courses on our website only. Link is also in the description. If my videos help you in any way and you want to support me, please make a donation. I can use your donation to buy better clothes and eat more avocados. Yes, I'm in India. Avocados are expensive here. As you can see, I'm giving these talks in live online events where anyone can join. If you also wish to attend, it's very simple. Go to our website page, shridharlifeschool.com/events. Just join our email list and our Telegram channel. We will keep you updated.